today, losing a really good friend of mine, Harrell. He was a good guy. He was very, very fond of me. Boost my ego like no other. He always felt like I should have been bigger than what I am. He was my biggest cheerleader. So, as I am sitting here in my makeup room, I'm trying to know how to feel, because I am sad, definitely.
Your greatness and your contributions that you put into your career and in our culture in TV and film. So
yeah, thank you so much. I have been up all morning,
yes,
in tears,
yes,
because my good friend Harrell had a heart attack.
yes.
And when you wake up to that kind of news, it just sets the tone for the whole day. And I am searching for something to bring me out of it. And when I tell you I'm in a team with 4 generations, it is my mother, my daughter, myself, and my grandbaby. My grandbaby is the glue. She runs the house. She is the energy in the house. People feed off our energy because we got big personality. You know what
Absolutely.
I mean? People love being around us. And she does too. So I don't want to transfer that to her today. And then I'm looking like, that's why I ain't got no makeup on. I was like, I'm going to give her a good, clean face today. You know what I mean? And lip gloss. So, you know what I mean? You got me. Because I so didn't want to call you and reschedule, because I'm a woman of my word, and in the business, you know, you only as good as your word, and you got to rise to the occasion. So even now talking, it's helping me pull me up out of that, because I'm forced to be able to speak to you, answer the questions, transfer energy in the people that is watching, you know.
Well, thank you for being here, LisaRaye. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate it. And I'm sure the people here appreciate it as well. And you're doing a great job, and just keep pushing through. And just know, the way I always try to look at a situation like this, and I do believe it. I know it's going to sound cliche, but he's definitely in a better place. Definitely.
And you know what? I'm going to speak to that too. We always say that, you know, oh, this too shall pass. He's in a better place, and he's no longer suffering, and all of those things. But at this time in the world right now, today, this second, I'm going to have to agree with you and say that when I read social media and I'm looking at TV and I'm seeing all the things that we're going through right now,
I'm receiving everything you're saying. I'm receiving it. I'm receiving it. So
I'm gonna try to.
Take a second to woosah real quick.
Just like my hat say, I'm taking a minute to zen out.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, Libra energy. Listen, and thank you. Of course, you're going to wear your all white. I wore mine in honor of you. You know,
I heard you say that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am the queen of all white everything.
Absolutely. Listen, it's like synonymous with you, just like purple is synonymous with Prince. He's the purple goddess. You are the white goddess, honey.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you for that.
Now, let's get right to it, okay? Now, I really wanted to do this interview with you, not just because, you know, I'm a fan first, but I saw something recently on social media with Juhan Jones, the comedian on Instagram. I think he's so hilarious. I follow him. But he posted something recently where he had to apologize to you and said that he didn't know this whole time that he was around greatness because he never saw the film The Players Club. And I was like, this generation, I'm gonna slap everybody.
I know, right?
In my millennial bracket, even though I'm on the higher spectrum end of it, but still I'm in there. And I'm like, how you have not seen The Players Club? How you don't know
That's
LisaRaye and her contribution to TV and film? You know what?
Or where I came from, at least. Like, that was the original. That was the first. You know what I mean? So I was, that's what I said to him. I said, really?
You lame. You call him lame?
What were you feeling? You was around me and you was bowing down and giving me so many compliments because of which movie then? Or the rest of my resume besides Players Club? Because Players Club is what deems me a citizen. It's what deems me who I am today, a part of me. You know what I mean? And grew from there. So it was like you should open up the door.
Let's open up that door. Let's talk Players Club. I saw a few interviews where I know how you got that particular role, but for the people that don't know, talk about how you was able to land the iconic role of Diamond.
Yeah, I came here from Chicago, my original hometown. Grew up there and came here like everybody else wanted to be a star, and so I set out to do all these meetings with people that I felt like wasn't gonna do any good. General meetings is what they used to be called. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, I'm just putting makeup and hair and clothes on for a general meeting. What's gonna come of these general meetings? But I met Kim Harden, which was a casting director. She still is in casting. She was casting Players Club. Well, I didn't know that yet. When I had my general meeting with her, she's a fellow Chicagoan too, and she said, leave your resume. I think I may have something for you. I'm like, okay, call me. You know what I mean? You don't call them, they call you. But I also did Tupac's very last video the day before he got in Vegas. So there was a world premiere of this video. It was Toss It Up with Danny Boy and Aaron Holmes. And
Casey and JoJo.
Yep, there you go. And I did that video, and it was supposed to be like 4 or 5 girls in the video, and I had my part. But whomever was supposed to do the part with Tupac, he didn't like him. And I was over there in the craft service, department. And he was like, I want somebody fine, somebody like her. You know what I mean? And it was like, what? Like me, kind of thing. And so he was like, yeah, so I got a chance to be in the video a little more than the rest of the other ladies,
A lot more.
Which was great, right? And I was already friends with Suge. I had already seen Tupac around, so I had already been around, so I had a rapport with him, And the video served to be great because the director of that video was Lionel Martin, and he was directing How to Be a Player. And I wanted to audition for that role, for a part in there at any cost, And I was like, I'm going to be real directable. I'm going to do exactly what he need me to be and do because he going to call me for this audition for this movie. Yes. And so I got the audition. I went in. He didn't like it. It was like, okay, but Ice Cube saw me in that Tupac Toss It Up video.
Toss It Up.
And he called for a general meeting.
Here we go with the GM.
I know, right? And that day was a whole day. It was a whole day because I remember my car stopped because it overheated off the freeway about 3 blocks from the building that I had the general meeting in. And I'm like, and so when I get there, my hair frazzled, I'm sweating, I'm all like, when I get there and I sit down and he goes, how's your day? I said, up, He was like, yes. And he called me in for an audition. So somebody is saying something. Weekend you around and had a great combo with her daughter and beautiful fox and LL Cool J came out of the pool. Oh, thank you. I'm reading the comments and stuff already. But I went in for that audition and I saw all of Black Hollywood there. I saw Sally Richardson, Nia Long, Robin Gibbons, and I thought to myself, they're not gonna give this part to me. But then I remembered why I came to Hollywood. And I said, you came here for this. You go in there and you do your best. Yes. And I went in there and I had a great audition. I felt great about it. And a couple of weeks later, they called me back for a second interview. And I was thinking, where did they do that at? Like, I didn't do something right the first time. What's going on? I was so busy. I just didn't know, Wow. And I went in, but what I did notice is that I was the only diamond there. There was 2 Ronnies and 2 Monicas, which was played Ronnie
Ebony.
And played Monica, my cousin.
Yes.
And Ebony, my cousin, which was played by Monica Calhoun. And so I read with each one of them, and I'm like, what's up? You know what I mean? And by the time they left, they said, well, I guess you know by now, you know, we got the part of diamond. I was like, well, all the time. I was wondering when the hell y'all was going to tell me, but I was so raw and so real. He was just tripping on my realness, you know what I mean?